What is cracking, everybody? My name is Def Papa, and we are back with some more of the Hades 2 Early Access playthrough. We are going to be rocking the Witch's Staff in this run. And I noticed after last episode I fed Phrynos here.
Come, Phrynos.
Looks like he's here and he can actually join us for the run as a familiar. So let's see, he hops about absorbing shots. That might have struck me instead. Nice. And it looks like the tool support. Oh, the tablet of peace, so he makes lost shades more likely and pacifies them on command. Oh, that's pretty nice. And I'm torn between if I want to go with the shovel or the pickaxe, because there's two things that I think I need that I can get from the surface. Garlic with the shovel, or bronze with the pickaxe. And I think to get this new weapon, we need the bronze, so I think I'm going to lean towards that instead of the shovel. And let me check my starting relic here.
Which to use first?
Go for some armor, try to cap that out here. Could do the random chaos boons for some truly chaotic moments. Or concave stone is kind of cool. But I'm pretty close to maxing this up. So let's go with the silken sash again. And yeah, we're going to go ahead and check out the surface for the first time. I have not seen anything about this, so I'm pretty excited to see what it's all about. Alright. So we're starting with a Zeus boon here.
On the surface, young lady. How will you survive? Surely you know your line is down beneath the earth. Your strength is better spent against our foes down there.
You might not be wrong, but I need resources from up here. Attacks inflict bullets. That's pretty good. Yeah, let's go for that.
Adequate.
Whoa, okay. New enemies. Ain't no problem, though. And we've already got... Oh.
What?
Oh, I just took 2 damage there. Interesting. Oh, it's a scaling damage tick. Escalates every 5 seconds. Okay, so you're really on a pressure, or on a timeline here.
Feels her life force fade with every breath of surface air. Her sole recourse is to return from whence she came.
Yeah, okay, so you gotta be quick. What did I get? Moss. Okay, cool. Let's move on. And yeah, I guess I'm just gonna try and be quick here because I'm taking more damage every second. Let's go ahead and get the moon boon.
This night, O moon.
You are not meant to be here, little star. Your cursed blood shall fight your every step. Yet Nyx herself would understand the struggle that you face. She too once thwarted what the fates foretold. Which suits you?
Rise up, crash down, morph, or healing. You know, the healing might help prolong my inevitable death. So let's roll with that.
Water.
And then it looks like we might have bronze here, which is awesome. Just what we were looking for. And we're out. Proceed.
This isn't working.
Oh, I can heal here. Well, let me run around. I can maximize my heal. So we got lots of great options here, it looks like. Nothing up there. Oh, but maybe I need to clear through all of this. Okay, so let's heal up. And let's go for the max health first to prolong how long I can live. Not sure what this is about. Looks like I can break it though. Oh, and I'm dead.
Turn to shadow now.
Okay. Very interesting stuff. I'm not sure what that's about.
Just a moment.
Ooh.
You travel to the surface, knowing full well the fates decided long ago that those of your line could not survive there and would always be forced back to the underworld.
Their curse was palpable. I never intended to stay for long, just long enough to lend my relatives support. But it seems your sisters insist that I do no such thing.
Well, I don't see them around right now, do you? Incidentally, There was once an incantation
Let's
that I happened
go.
upon, which was not intended for my eyes, but I now choose to think that it was intended for yours. Farewell.
Okay.
Unraveling
Sweet.
a
New
fateful bond.
incantation. Hopefully I've got the stuff to do it.
I couldn't breathe.
What do we need for this incantation?
Can I suppress my illness on the surface?
I need moss, nightshade, and thalamus. I have no idea what thalamus is. Let's forget me
Want to
not
keep
that.
track of.
Maybe it'll tell me what tool I need. Let's unforget me not that. And one more moss. Okay, that shouldn't be too hard, I don't think.
Princess.
Thank you for visiting me last night, Lord Moros. So, hypothetically, if I were to complete a certain incantation that somehow loosened the grip the three fates have on my birthright, how angry would they be?
Please understand, Princess, that I am not at liberty to give advice on matters such as that, not even hypothetically. I trust I've been sufficiently direct in putting it this way.
In other words, we shouldn't be talking about this at all, and I assume all risk for my actions related to any potentially forbidden incantations that I've learned.
Yes, that covers it.
That's funny.
You visited the surface. I can't imagine that played out particularly well. At least you made it back at all.
It
Oh,
was
yeah.
draining. Even at night, something about being under the stars. I didn't know there were so many. It was more than I could take. You were right.
A lesson learned and an experience gained. The fates themselves do not want you up there. What shall you do?
I
I have an
shall
incantation to complete.
incantation my way
I
out of
don't
it.
need to stay forever on the surface. I just need to hold on long enough to make it to Olympus.
Then you seek to improve this aspect of yourself without rejecting it outright. I see how that may work.
It has to.
Yep, it sure
Must
does.
be an incantation that can help.
Yeah, what?
A nemesis, about the dream I had. Kronos, he demanded that my father tell him where the fates reside.
Smart. Mother Nyx never would have told him. The fates may be my sisters, but even I have no idea where they are. Long as they're hidden, no one can mess with their designs.
You don't sound especially concerned that Kronos apparently found the three Weavers of Destiny and may be forcing their plans for the future.
Really? I ever give you the impression I had any hope this would end well?
How could he have found them? Wouldn't the fates see the threat coming?
They're always weaving. That means even they know only so much in advance. Kronos is time. Time moves faster than expected.
Fair enough.
The Good Witch always figured you would make your way up to the mortal realm. Once you were ready and the situation called for it. Well done.
She warded the pathway there until such time as I had the means to pass through. But the climate on the surface is another matter.
It sure
Your
is.
underworld birthright stuff getting in the way. A curse, not just a blessing, it would seem. Well, if your witchery got you this far, surely it can aid with this predicament.
It sure can.
That's the plan.
Okay, so I think I want something that will actually kill them quick.
Or effect.
So I'm thinking axe. Oh, but we could just try out the new thing.
Sure. Revol, the Argent Skull. I know the fury in your hollowed eyes.
Oh, and I can also make the fishing rod. Let's go.
What shall the rivers yield to us?
Sweet. I wonder if there are more tools eventually. And there's one more slot, it looks like, for a weapon. Okay, so we have the scroll.
We converse.
The scroll, the skull. Whoa, okay, that's cool. So this is... Oh, I gotta retrieve the shells. I see, so it's like a gun. What happens if I hold it? I can relocate that. And then this is a dash that can get quite
The
big.
next step, young one.
Okay, pretty cool stuff. Let's go shovel,
Spade.
see if we can't get the thing that I need to dig up. And we'll just keep using this armor thing. And back up we go.
Break the siege. Hold on, everyone.
You reached the surface, didn't you, Sunshine? I thought your birthright meant you couldn't live up here. You were just full of surprises. So, headed this way? Let me help.
Sprint is faster, Omega Cast does the solar ring, or special is more damage in a larger area. Let's go for that. Oh yeah, like it already. Let's get this moss.
I can't.
And then let's get out of here. Just spam this a few times, clear out the most of them. Let's see what kind of upgrades we have for this weapon. +2 shells. Omega Special is a projectile. It's more damage, shoot further, but it's only one side. Interesting. Your attack goes up to 50% bigger and stronger over 2 seconds or until it explodes. Let's go for the special one, since I'm kind of using that quite a bit here. And then we've got to be quick here.
How can I?
Oh, there's nothing over there. Let's go for the elite. Let's see what's up here.
Champion of Kronos.
Let's dig this up before I die. And hope that it's garlic seeds. Let's also do this. Oh, I can't do that quite yet. Ah, there I go. But I think I got garlic seeds before I went down, which is pretty huge.
Ugh, that wretched satyr.
That's quite alright. Yeah, garlic cloves. So I can plant them. Let's see. I might not have any room, actually.
On your feet, I see.
Yeah, and I gotta make it further than 2 floors to progress these. We get some ashes from that. Pretty sweet.
Broker?
Oh yeah, I don't know if I've shown this on camera, but this guy's selling moon dust now, which is pretty cool. I've got pretty stacked up on all the different crops here. I'm trying to just keep 5 of everything just in case I need stuff for crafting. But let's get the nectar and the moon dust here. Let's do a little more chatting with the friends.
You must remember something of life on the surface, right, Dora? Anything at all? I wonder what it must have been like.
I don't remember, and I don't wonder. Who cares? This is the life right here.
Headmistress, Olympus seems reluctant to ask outright, but I can tell my family there needs me. I cannot shake the sense that I have to help them before I can achieve our task.
You needn't shake that sense, for it may well be accurate. Are you still thinking of an incantation that may help you to survive such a journey?
I am. Up there, I'll be like a fish out of water, right? Suffocating. But with a proper incantation, I was thinking maybe I could hold my breath until Olympus is secure.
Such a spell shall not be simple. Though if you demonstrate that you're sufficiently well-traveled, then perhaps magic such as that shall help you go farther still.
Interesting.
I'm counting on it. This should be possible.
Restore Crossroads fishing pier so it may be used. Ooh, okay. I need D-wood and cattail. I still don't know what thalamus is. But it's the only thing I have for Get Me Knotted. and it was telling me to use the shovel.
Moonlight guides you. You're safe here.
Not sighted Kronos on the surface yet. Why risk it when you've got bloodthirsty satyrs serving as your eyes and ears? His forces are more organized than first they seemed.
I just had an unfortunate run-in with one of those satyrs. Well armed, well trained, and Kronos has entire legions.
This is the war they've sought ever since the gods put Kronos in the ground. The promise of the Titan's return, immortality, and untold riches.
Lies.
Most likely, aye.
I was just thinking nothing clears the mind like a refreshing, burning hot soak. Care to accompany me?
Look, I do love a good hot bath, even whilst dead. And I'm not one to say no to goddesses, so... why not?
Hey, let's go!
My eyes are properly averted, goddess. That, I swear.
Would mortals often bathe, Odysseus?
Oh, well, most of them would bathe from time to time, though seldomly together like this. Men with women. It could be untoward.
I see. We gods have no such shame, I realize. Have I made you uncomfortable?
Me? No, goddess, of course not. No.
He says extremely uncomfortably.
I've bathed with goddesses before, it's
I've bathed with goddesses before. What a line.
As long as it's agreeable for you.
It is. Agreeable, it is.
That was pretty funny. And hopefully enough time passed that I could swap out. Yeah, I can at least swap out one crop.
You, but I am properly relaxed, I'd say.
You're ready.
Let's get the garlic in there. Sweet. Alright. We're gonna go with the axe this time. The skull is cool, but I want to try that on a proper underground run at some point. And we're heading back up.
Going up.
Oh, okay.
Look at you, hot stuff. You made it to the surface after all. I figured that you might. It's maybe even colder here than down below, but that, at least, we can fix right away, I think.
Scorch. Or Sprint destroys projectiles and inflicts Scorch. Let's go for that. Scorch isn't going to be super helpful with this weapon. And out we go.
Again. More.
Slam them all around. There we go.
I bid you welcome.
No reason to get the coin, honestly.
I draw you down, O moon. Lend me your light.
You dispelled the Crossroads Surface Gateway wards. Traverse the veil between the world you know and this one that I look upon each night. Perhaps our plan required this new phase. The choice is yours.
Impervious Living Nightmare. Yeah, sure, let's just do that. Honestly, I don't think it really matters. Let's go Hermes Boon. Is there anything for me to mine before I die here? Doesn't appear so. Alright.
Return to Shadow now.
I- 'Cause
to be a way I can survive up there.
I rise.
Getting crowded out there. More shades, guy with the horns. I don't like it, Mel. Not one bit.
As we grow in numbers, we grow in strength. What's your concern with that?
Don't like to share? Except this tent. I don't mind sharing it with you. Most of the time.
I'm honored. What is all this? More ashes.
Yeah, what is that?
I confess I feel a bit self-conscious that the fated list is there for you and all to see. Some of the matters it describes are rather personal.
If it's any comfort, the prophecies appear only to you. We see there only what's meant for us. Although, when you fulfill a prophecy, I can usually tell. It's like a sudden realization.
Interesting.
I know our paths are intertwined to an extent. Well, may your sudden realizations connected to my actions not be too embarrassing.
Looky who!
Oh, it's this
Missed me,
person.
Trouble? Thought I'd flit on over for a bit again and see how everybody's doing, since I'm welcome here and safe still, aren't I? Though it has been a little while.
It's not been long enough. Much as I wished you'd grown past your childishness, Eris, I can't imagine you've returned for any reason other than to keep it up.
What? You can't imagine I just want to visit my big sister, if not you? I get it. You're still mad I slowed you down before, but I will not do that again, I swear. So, truce?
We'll see.
Interesting. You know what? I'll give you some nectar.
Look, I do want you to feel welcome here and safe. It's not just something that we say. All of us have lost something here. May this gift of nectar show my words are true.
Wow, made with real golden apples. Thanks, babe. You're the only one who's made a real effort to bring me into the fold. Say, why don't you take this? It isn't much, but I've been holding on to it in case I found a friend.
Sweet.
Oh, this really isn't necessary, but, thanks.
Alright, cool. We'll have to see what that trinket's all about.
Nemesis must have a head start.
Melinoe,
Yes.
much is expected of you. The pressure that you feel, you never speak of it, and yet full well I know it's there. Your constant companion.
I can hardly distinguish between pressure and faith anymore. My entire life has led to this, and all of you are counting on me. Are you truly so certain in my inevitable success, Headmistress?
Pressure and faith are intertwined, 'tis true. Ever in conflict. Should the pressure utterly prevail, out comes despair. Only then do we truly falter.
You didn't answer my question. The combined might of the gods was not enough to stop Kronos before. And you know the fates are unpredictable. My success is not a certainty.
My faith is not in outcomes, 'tis in you. And I've enough of it to last. Should you find yours lacking, I shall always spare you some of mine.
Thanks, Hecate.
Thank you for believing in me.
No need.
Oh, we got some more things that grew up. Plant some more garlic. I'll just go with the quicker things in case I find more garlic. Okay, let's see what the new trinket is. After each encounter, you deal 0.5% damage, but also take that much more. Oh, funky. Do I have... I do not have nearly enough Psyche for an upgrade, but I could get a couple purchases here. Reveal the last couple cards, maybe. Could be worth. Let's do that.
Artificer.
A G apple. Interesting. Okay.
Death.
6% dodge chance. Oh, I can actually buy that one. I think I will.
The messenger.
Activate at least 3 cards that use the same amount of grasp. Interesting. And this one requires activating no more than 2 cards that use the same amount of grasp. So maybe we turn that off for now. Do I have anything that uses... I could get 3 3s equipped. That's alright. We'll leave that one equipped for now. That's fine. And this is so close to leveling up. One more encounter. So let's go ahead and get that done here.
Heading up. For my family.
A hammer. Alright. Attacks have 10 power and minus 20% damage while using them. Yeah, sure, why not?
We'll hew through anything.
So it seems like the damage over time doesn't actually start until I kill this first area.
Locked. Oh, what?
And there it is, the Silken Sash is ranked up. There we go, let's dig this up. A little bit more garlic action.
You're not supposed to be up here, are you? Don't think your dad's permitted back up top, at least. But you're a witch. Must be you've got your cures for everything under the sun.
That's the hope. Let's go for the cast here. We're gonna go straight for the Demeter boon.
Working. Lovers.
Ouch. Yeah, this is brutal. Huh.
Return to Shadow now.
I wonder how I'm supposed to get that last material I need to last longer up there if I can't even, like, get through a third encounter.
So that's the surface then.
So what's
I
up?
have to figure that one out.
So the horned guy over there, he's the one who shows up whenever some mere mortal is about to die in some horrific, unexpected way?
Well, yes. He ensures the will of the three fates is done. But don't misjudge him for it, and there's no need to be afraid of him either.
Are you kidding? I think that's awesome. I wonder if he saw me die. Maybe I got crushed by a boulder, struck by lightning, murdered by my own lover. Could you introduce us?
Sure.
That's pretty funny.
The crossroads hide the plans and movements of the nightmare-bringing witch and her compatriots. But for how long?
For how long indeed?
You know, some of these fated prophecies are rather substantial. I shudder to think what might be on a list of major prophecies.
I trust this doesn't make you feel as though your service hasn't been of value, because certainly it has. However, the prophecies listed there are indeed minor in the grand scheme of things.
The grand scheme of things, as in all existence, the unfathomable past, unknowable future, that sort of grandeur, you mean?
Indeed.
Yes. The fates preside over the smallest minutiae and the greatest of patterns. So don't take the idea of minor prophecies the wrong way. A small ripple can become a great wave.
Now you sound like Poseidon.
Ooh.
You are required at your post, Nemesis. Or shall you take to openly defying me just as your sister does? I shudder to think what your mother would say of you two.
You have no right to invoke my mother. None of this would be happening had you fulfilled your role as handmaiden and warned her an attack was imminent.
Best watch your mouth or I shall seal it shut. You may continue dwelling on a past you were not witness to, or you may do what is expected of Nyx's daughters. Or whatever Eris is up to. Your choice.
Oh snap.
Evening, I think. So Doom has come to stay with us a bit. My last and only other brush with him did not resolve particularly well, so I'll just keep my distance if that's quite all right.
All children of Nyx are welcome in these crossroads. Though I think Lord Moros wishes to keep his distance too.
No objections here.
All right. Well, that was cool. I think we're going to go ahead and wrap up the episode here, guys. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, feel free to leave a like. I appreciate you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.